out on Quora. I'm not sure. I don't even know if it was because I punched it in. Because as some of you know, I'm kind of obsessed with why Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington killed themselves just a few months apart. But anyway, I was out on I was out on Quora, or I don't know if there was something really cool out on Quora that I was reading for a while. People were writing like, who's your, what is the best song lyrics you've ever heard? And everyone's gonna have a different opinion, of course. You know. And I don't know if that's where somebody wrote, or it linked over something. It probably was just because I punched in, why did Chester Bennington commit suicide? But I'd done that before and I came up with some articles, not Quora. So I went out on Quora, and you know, most people are writing like the normal depression things or this, that, or whatever. You know, I don't remember exactly. And then one person wrote, I don't know if anyone agreed or not, again, conspiracy theory, but not, just letting you know, not on like an alternative site. It was on Quora. It was on Quora. And, saying that Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington didn't kill themselves, that it was one of those things where they didn't really kill themselves, it was made to look like it. I was like, wow. Not that I believe that, I'm just saying that I didn't expect that, to find that on Quora, okay? But you find all kinds of things if you, like me, and you take the time to read comments. Because it's gonna, when someone asks a question on Quora, which I have never done, by the way, but when someone asks a question on Quora, but I have read some of them, when someone asks a question on Quora, you can get anywhere from a few comment responses to like hundreds, okay? And so I was interested in that, and so I read it, and lo and behold, we had a conspiracy theory rearing its ugly head out on Quora. Oh, interesting. Hi, my little boy. No, I've never known. You don't, you know. When you go through really fucked up shit, you know, even as a kid, you're not gonna know any kind of innocence. I mean, it's like, you know, you're not. That's why I say not even as a kid. I went through it on multiple levels, as some of you know. Speaking of that, not that it's exactly related, but my mom's like, I told you that her hand shaking, okay, it's tardive dyskinesia. And I read about it in Peter Bergen's book before it had reared its ugly head into my mom's life, okay? And I thought to myself, well, it's only a matter of time, I was right. But she's sitting there asking me, like, why is my hand, because she went on Ben Strophe and I told her that, why is my hand shaking? Do you think it's because I had coffee today? I'm like, Mom, I'm not a doctor. I have no clue in the universe why your hand is shaking. You know what I mean? She tries to, like, I'm barely keeping my head above water, Mom. I'm trying to take care of you, Omar, you know. you're asking me to answer important things that I cannot answer. I told you what it is, you know. And then she's like, well, how come only one hand shakes now? Again, I'm not a doctor. And I'll say it to you, like she's driving me nuts. Like, I don't know why your hand is shaking and one isn't, and you want to, you know. I found out from her, and I have no reason not to believe her, that, and then I said, well, Mom, you're one of the lucky ones, so, you know, they didn't have, family couldn't visit, and there was negligence, that's indisputable. I told you about her hair, that they put her hair up and then didn't brush her hair like they should have been brushing every day. I found out from her just yesterday that 5 weeks she was in that second nursing home, she didn't get to brush her teeth. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't get to brush your teeth? But then I also said, Mom, I am not omniscient. I could have made sure you were able to brush, that they didn't ignore your request. You know, again, I believe my mom when she tells me stuff, okay? Why is she going to make that up, that she didn't get to brush her teeth for weeks? Of course, I'm thinking, you've got to fucking be kidding me, Mom. I mean, what the hell? But I'm not surprised. She fared better than a lot of older, you know, people in nursing homes during this whole thing, where they're shut off from family, and family can't visit, you know. I told you what the first one she was in didn't tell me that she was getting up on her own when she had just been put into that brace. She was declared incompetent. They don't tell me she's getting up, ignoring them, ignoring the dangers. She could have easily wound up hurt, dead, anything. So the fact that she probably, you know, she wasn't allowed to brush her teeth for weeks. And then she's like, well, I got to brush them once. And then I said, what happened after that? Like, I'd ask for a toothbrush. They wouldn't know. Who knows, you know? That makes me ill, but what are you gonna do? You know? If she has cavity when she finally gets to see her dentist, you know, and then she has the bald spots from her hair. She came out on top compared to hundreds of thousands, you know, so many who didn't even get out of the nursing homes alive. So, you know. But I have to say to her, Mom, why didn't you tell me or tell your friend from church? Like, well, she hardly called me, but I called you. I would have made sure they were letting you brush your fucking teeth, Mom, but I'm not omniscient. If you don't tell me what's going on, just like I didn't know you were from them, that you were getting up and putting your life in danger. We could have put a monitor in place to prevent you from doing that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, then her psychiatrist called her. Like, why is he calling you without notice? They're supposed to set up a phone call like they did a couple weeks ago, whatever. She's like, well, I don't think he was that happy that my primary care physician, you know, I told you the primary care physician put her on the bed stroke me. I'm like, I don't fucking care if he's happy or not, you know. And then my mom's asking me, I guess he wanted to put her back on the Depakote, and she said she didn't want to go back on the Depakote. And she always asks me what her meds are. And then she's like, he was asking me about trazodone. Mom, he's a psychiatrist. He knows what trazodone is. Like, well, what is it? It's a psychiatric medication. They're all the same to me, Mom. They're all poison. I don't know. It's to knock you out at night. Okay, you were on it years ago in that bad mental hospital. You were on 100 milligrams of trazodone. do you think it's better for me to be on the Depakote than the... Mom, I don't know. I don't know. What the Keppra is for, that's for seizures, Mom. This is the Depakote for seizures, Mom. That's like an off-label thing, okay? So it's not technically for seizures, but they can view it, they can use it as for seizures. In your instance, you were not on it for seizures. You weren't even having any seizures recently. And then they increased the Depakote, and then your liver levels went sky high, and it had to have been from, even though they increased the Depakote that much, it had to have been from the Depakote because the hospital drastically just took you completely off the Depakote, and your liver levels went way down, and now you're not on Depakote anymore, but you're on other things. And if he wanted to add on the Depakote, you'd have to take away the other things. But what do you think's better, Laura? I don't. Oh my God, Mom, you're driving me nuts. I don't know why one hand shakes and both hands were shaking. Now one is still shaking and the benztropine helps with the other one. I don't know what's better for you in terms of medication. To me, it's all the fucking same. And this kind of shit is on top of me just trying to keep my head above water and do my own fucking shit and take care of her and take care of him. And all these people come all the time and they don't get noticed most of the time. They call and say they're coming that day, you know. Last week the nurse my mom's like, the nurse is coming in 20 minutes. Like, Mom, no she's not. No she's not. You haven't even eaten yet. You don't get up at 7 in the morning. We don't get up at 7 in the morning. You haven't even taken your meds. And I called her and she said, I said, you have to understand my mom. She says, I was just asking her. She said, because my mom doesn't know how to say no. Okay, you're authority and she doesn't know how to say no. You know, we need at least an hour's notice. My mom hasn't eaten, hasn't taken her meds. I'm not dressed. You know, you can't come right now. I said, Mom, don't ever do that again. You can't just tell me, oh, by the way, they're on their way over here now. Come on. And it wasn't the nurse's fault. She doesn't understand. These people don't understand that my mom won't say no. She won't. You know? She thinks that if somebody wants to say, I'm coming right now, that she has to let them. But that's not true. And they don't know. They think. She's like, well, I said I hadn't eaten breakfast yet, but you didn't say don't come now. You know, you have to spell it out. Don't come now. You can't come now. I'm not ready for you to come now. So hectic. So hectic. And my mom tries to tell me what's going on with her friends and her lives. A friend that I don't like. I don't care. If this happens, she doesn't have that. It's like, I don't care. And she has a new roommate, and I don't care. Just concentrating on taking care of you and Omar and me.